Hey folks, it's time for yet another custom lesson. This one has been requested by Shaquille T. Shaq. Custom lesson request is soul cores can be anything, the weapons must include dual katana, yokai shift anything, and then the enemies are to be some sort of underworld depths boss. Now I can't do that, but I know I talked to you about this and you're fine with literally any scroll of the damned, so I went with that and you'll see what I came up with. Now let me show you the weapons and whatnot that I'm dealing with. I've got dual katana, and then I've got Demon Horde Katana. The only thing I really cared about was Corruption, Life Drain Active Skill, and the Anima bonus on Grapple. Everything else is pretty much just up to you. You again don't need to have this stuff provided you have like some decent amount of Anima charge, which is pretty obtainable. And honestly, I didn't have that much difficulty with this setup, which was a lot of fun. So let's get into the Guardian Spirits in question, starting with Ame-no-Mitori. So I figured you'd want something speedy. And this was just me brainstorming, all right? You want something speedy, so hey, run speed, key recovery speed. You can never go wrong with that. Now, when it comes to the soul cores, I played around a little bit. And the first one I went with was Enenra. Enenra is actually one of those really powerful cores that I think gets underestimated very often, but I think it's pretty rad. This is one of those soul cores I would strongly recommend getting to the max rank of 30 so that you can take advantage of the Anima bonus on a scorched enemy. Enenra works really well when you can maintain it for a while, and I was surprised how often I could maintain it. I was pretty lucky to get Yokai ability damage feral, which again isn't necessary. This is just luxury. Honestly, just getting this to rank 30 is enough. I only really care about Yokai ability Key Pulse. I think I probably have it on some of the other ones, so you only just need one of this per Guardian Spirit and you're good to go. Now, for the weapons that I use, sword and dual swords, I figured quick speedy play, well hey, let's get Maelstrom Oni-bi. I wanted a different element altogether. Yeah, you could get lightning, but I just had water. You can just use whichever Oni-bi you want, whether it's fire, water, or lightning. In my case, I went with water because water is nice. And yeah, I would recommend boosting this up to rank 30 as well, but you don't really need to. And all I really cared about was Key Pulse, but I already have that on Enenra, so it's kind of redundant. Last but not least, Yoki. You may be puzzled by this choice. Many players, of course, like using Ippon, but I specifically, picked Yoki for the following reason. The Anima bonus Amrita Absorption is oftentimes very underestimated. On its own, it isn't like amazing, but with certain soul cores like Enenra, for example, you can absorb Amrita and turn that into Anima as you're using it and prolong Enenra's use. Specifically, if you're using things like Extraction Talisman, it can be extra handy. I would recommend boosting this up to 30. The Anima bonus Amrita Absorption is nice. Everything else is kind of extra. If you, again, given the fact that I'm using Ame-no-Mitori, feel free to swap this out for lightning-based Oni-bi, but again, it doesn't matter. You can substitute this in with whatever you'd like. But yeah, Yoki is very powerful, and the ability to inflict confusion potentially, and then use Yoki as a hitter and stagger core is not to be underestimated. Next, we have Okuri-Inu. So in thinking about combo-based potential, I picked cores that kind of rounded out the whole toolkit. So whereas Enenra is a big power play, we've got a quick cancel core, a staggered damage core, I thought, all right, well, let's have a core that I can actively combo with. Yatsu-no-Kami is really, really good for that. If you want to boost this up, go for it. I didn't really feel the need, so you probably won't either. But yeah, it's very powerful, and attacking alongside my weapons is super good. Yamanba, you need damage? You want 50% extra damage for a few seconds? Boom, here you go. It's a great gap closer, and yeah, it's going to give me the damage I'd like, so why the hell not? You don't need to boost this unless you really care. I mean, the grapple damage is nice, but oh well. And then for a range core option, I felt Fuki would work best. You can boost this one up, but I didn't. Well, again, all I really cared about was the Yokai ability Key Pulse between the three. But yeah, so those are the choices that I made. And let's just show what all of this is like, beginning with Yokai Shift. Yokai Shift is a lot of fun, and I would strongly recommend kind of getting a hang of it. So I gotta deplete this dude's key first. Alright, here we go! Back off. Reach in to grab. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oni-bi is ridiculous on feral form because it's so freaking fast. Just watch. Did you even notice it? It's kind of hard to notice. It's just kind of the thing. Oh yeah. Enenra and Yokai Shift, when you have enough anima charge, or sorry, just like Yokai's abilities charged up, it's pretty nutty. And Enenra it's just so ridiculous. Let me try to do like one other combo I'm thinking of. Here we go. Pretty cool, huh? But yeah, one thing that you may notice is right after Enenra, if you just... So there's some downtime on Enenra, right? So what you want to do is as soon as you let go of the ability, just move the stick very slightly so you can throw out an Oni-bi. Let me see if I can show that in action real quick. So yeah, I'm moving around. You gotta make sure to move the stick really quick. It takes a little bit more practice than I realized. That way you can chain the other ability right away. It's pretty devastating when put into practice. Now what about Brute Form? Brute Form is actually pretty hilarious. This one's also a very powerful setup in my opinion. So here we go. Start this out. Oh, almost. But yeah, think about it. 50% extra damage if you can do it right. Pretty neat. But let's just showcase all this stuff with the weapons, because that's probably what you want to see a little bit more of anyway. Very nice. Target's dead. But yeah, you got access to confusion. It's kind of nuts. And then Enenra doing Enenra things. Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, let's do a couple more things against the human. You don't know what hit him. Pretty wild. Alright, let's do some stuff against the Yoki. Oh, not good. Yeah, grab that Yoki. Oh, that's right. See, there's so much crazy combo potential, I kind of forget about it. It's like you can use Soul Core after Soul Core after Soul Core with your attacks. It just kind of becomes devastating. Ooh, nice damage. Ooh, not a good use of Fuki. So yeah, when you're in close range, use Yoki. When you're far away, use Fuki. Takes a bit of practice. Ooh, nice. See ya. Alright, more things against the Yoki. Try to incorporate some additional things with dual swords. Just to give you some ideas. Ah, that didn't work as well as I'd hoped. Try this again. Sometimes you can pull off Random Slice with Yoki. It can be pretty cool. Sorry, Random Slice with Yatsu-no-Kami. And here we go. Pretty neat. Oh! Nice try, dude. He tried. Alright, let's do a few more things, then I'll call it quits here. Very nice. Alright, one last thing against the human, I guess. Kind of hoping he blocks, actually. Oh, there we go. Oops. Try again. Come here. We're gonna parry you. Set up Yatsu-no-Kami. It didn't work too well. But it's all good. There's a lot of power behind this. Definitely a lot of combo potential. So I'll leave it at that. I will see you guys, of course, soon enough. So let's see what all this is about. So the scrolling question is going to involve Onryoki and Magara and Naotaka. And I do make a concerted effort to try to use dual swords much more often than swords, simply because I'm a big fan of the swords, so I'm just, trying to break habits. But here you can see Onryoki ultimately is just like a ginormous punching bag. So my objective is very clearly get him out of ki, do a lot of damage, and as you may notice, I have access to confusion pretty readily, which is going to make this fight go that much faster. I'm going to be able to take advantage of Enenra pretty handily. I think I'm going to start doing it pretty soon. No, I use Yoki. Whoa, that damage was unbelievable. Yeah, so Ippon can't do that, Yoki can. So in case you ever wondered why you'd want to use Yoki against versus say Ippon. So continuing on, my objective is quite simply keep him out of ki. Enenra doing a great deal of work. Look at that sweet damage. Alright, let's get some confusion back on. Let's layer in. Oh, I can't even tell what's happening. Yamanba giving me 50% extra damage. Am I going to use Yatsu-no-Kami? Yeah, look at this. Look at this damage, man. It's beautiful. Onryoki is kind of annoying in that if you don't wail on him constantly when he has confusion, he actually will get back up. So you have to make sure you're non-stop attacking him. See, I waited just a split moment, he got his ki back. He's one of the few exceptions to the rule in which if a yokai is confused and out of ki, or they can basically do nothing, Onryoki is one of the very few who can. But again, I don't really think anyone cares about Onryoki anyway. He's not the enemy anyone is really worried about. Magara Naotaka, on the other hand, is far more of a concern. So yeah, you're going to see how I'm able to work in a lot of pressure with the setup. I'm right now just trying to establish a rhythm. One thing I want to mention is that, let's see what I'm going to do. Yoki, good chunk of damage. But one thing I want to mention is that because of the anima bonus for Amrita Absorption, I can keep up Enenra quite a bit, especially if I'm using things like Extraction Talisman. So a cool little interaction that you may want to take advantage of. So let's see what's going on. I'm just reading Magara's moves. He's not really a threat as of yet. Cool. Alright, what's next? Am I going to use Enenra? Yeah, there we go. Let's see how good Enenra can be. Do a good amount of ki damage. And then, alright. Severing Spin. Get some good old anima back, courtesy of Amrita Absorption. Alright. Oh no! Oh, that wasn't good. You definitely don't want to get hit by the last hit. Alright, super crazy attack. Gotta dodge all of these like a boss, right? Alright, let's go. Let's deplete some ki. Hit his weak spot. Ooh, very risky Yoki, but I'm alright. And then I think I'm worried about probably an upcoming burst attack. That's what I anticipate. Yep. Alright, let's go. I'm probably going to throw out an Enenra momentarily. Yep, perfect time to use it. Played all that damage, and then when I feel like it, let's go into the Yokai Shift. So here we go. Throw out Ame-no-Mitori. Let's charge up. I'm not gonna go for I'm gonna go for a water application. Nope, I thought I was gonna use the Yoki. There's the Yoki that I was expecting. Alright, let's go. Do a bunch of attacks. Oh, I didn't get to take advantage of using Enenra. What a shame. That's okay. Good old dual swords pressure. Yatsu-no-Kami interrupted it. That was quite clutch, I have to admit. Come on, deplete some ki, let's go. Ooh, Yamanba, quite clutch. Let's get that grapple, excellent. Do a decent chunk of extra damage. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, what's going on next? Ooh, alright, and awkward, Fuki, there we go. Oh boy. Alright, 1, 2, and 3. What's next from Magara? Let's take a look at what we've got. Alright, long duration attack. I safely throw out Kurama Sword Dance. Alright, super attack, right? We gotta dodge all of these. This is gonna be very difficult. Oh my god, it almost died! Like I said, it can be very difficult. So it definitely takes a lot of practice to get into working with that attack. Alright, Enenra once again, a massive power play. And then let's get that grapple once more. So yeah, I've got a lot of anima to spare, so why not take advantage of it? Use Fuki, chewing through, probably want to back away. Oh, very lucky me. Yatsu-no-Kami will weave in some pressure as I'm attacking. Very nice. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, god dang it, I thought I interrupted this dude. Alright, what am I going to do? Demon Thrust? Oh boy. Whew, got a little lucky there. Yamanba for a gap closer. Probably could have used Yoki instead, but yeah, I need to be a little more careful if I'm going to be completely honest. Alright, let's see what we got. Let's do some more little covered pressure plays. Fuki, excellent. Alright, what else we got? Come on, get that grapple. Excellent. Alright, good. So far, so good. So a little rough there, but I'm doing alright, all things considered. Alright, what's next? What am I going to start sequencing in? Let's go with Raijin to take advantage of that downtime. Alright, 1, 2, and a 3, right? Yep, Demon Thrust. I'm waiting for the super crazy attack. Yep, this is one of the crazy AoE attacks, but it's a lot easier to dodge than this 7-hit flurry. So I'm really on the lookout for that. Ooh, I got very lucky with that burst attack. Oh boy, here we go! Whew, Yatsu-no-Kami, please make my life easier. Okay, thank you. Alright, let's go into Yokai Shift. And, oh, he's dead. Okay. That ended a little more quickly. In any case, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was fun. And I will, of course, see everybody next time.